The next one that I want to cover is HP. Okay? By the way, all four of these companies are some of the biggest websites I've ever seen in my life. They're huge, all right? But amazing. It's just an amazing thing, all right? Regarding HP now, I counted on my own, and I'm sure I didn't count right, because there's probably more somewhere else. I counted 18 separate product lines that HP has, broken down between home, small office, large businesses, government, health, education, and graphics. So quickly, as a diverse supplier, you can't go to HP and say, well, I can do all 18. It's not a good way to go. And so what you need to do is you need to pick from the 18 the ones that you have experience in. That's the best way to go from there. And then prove yourself, and then expand to the other product lines. All right? HP has a specific supplier portal where potential suppliers must go, and they tell you what is it that they're looking for, what's the process, what's the procedures, and it's very, very clear. Even I understood it, all right? There are specifically 6 reports that you must review in the HP supplier portal. Specifically, what is the program that the supplier must do? There is a handbook. There are 6 reports that you must have before you do business with HP. There are 3 reports that you must look at about the terms and conditions of what you must have and what you must provide if in fact you are given an opportunity to do business with HP. Next, there are 3 other reports on how to register on our portal. And those are the things that you really, really need to look at. And it's done very, very well. But above all that, with all the reports and everything, the most important thing is register. All right? And last but not least, I think it's very, very important, whatever your product or service is to review what HP is looking for from what they call their partners and developers. All right? They have a list of all their partners, they have a list of all their developers, and all the applications, solutions, the consulting, and the integration that they're looking for their strategic partners to do with them. If I'm a potential vendor of HP, I'm going to look at that because those are the things that's going to help me in terms of talking to HP about getting some new business. The next corporation that we want to cover is Microsoft. On the Microsoft website, there is a specific section on their website called the Microsoft Vendor Program Procurement. In that, they encourage you to register as one of their suppliers, potential suppliers. They explain to you their process and their process regarding supplier diversity. All right? One thing that Microsoft has, which is different from everybody else, and I really, really encourage everyone to do it, they have a section called Glossary of Terms, where they go through specific phrases, words that they use regarding diversity procurement. And it is really, really wonderful, and I recommend that you get it so you can use their same lingo that they use. All right? Next. The last 2 points regarding the Microsoft website has more to do with business opportunity and being a reseller or developer for Microsoft. It's not something that they want to talk about or we want to talk about, but you have to look at other opportunities. And if you can provide any corporation an increase in sales and marketing for their business, it's a win-win situation all the way around, all right? And so for businesses, okay, and for IT professionals and for developers, there is a specific section called Partners and Customer Solutions. Take a look at it, see what it's about, see what they're looking for from their strategic partners, and I think it'll be a good learning experience for all of you. Okay. Last but not least, we have Oracle. Oracle basically has 4 major product lines: database, middleware, applications, And they also have specific industries that they service. It's very important for all of you to go and see what, based on your experience, are the services that the industries that they are looking at. And they probably have about 25 on that list, right? And that's where I would focus your due diligence on. Next, they have a very, very extensive part of all their news and newsletters, right? They have their own newsletter. And I would look at a couple of past newsletters and check out what's going on, what are they highlighting, what's really, really important to them, all right? Last but not least, they have online courses for their strategic partners. They also do an assessment of your business, right? Where you go and tell them exactly what you do, and they do an assessment. They grade you before you become a supplier to determine if, in fact, you meet their conditions. All right? Next, they have a section which is different from everybody else where they recommend a marketing plan for you. They also have a business plan for you to look at. I would take a look at those and see how that relates to Oracle. All right? Last but not least, regarding their business side, they basically have 3 different sections to look at. Number 1 is how to become an Oracle partner network. Next, how to become an Oracle technology network partner. And last but not least, after you take all the classes and you enroll in their programs and you take their courses and they've done the assessments, they're going to give you their own certification to determine whether you're worthy to become a strategic partners of theirs. All right? And last but not least, and I would probably put all of this, what we talked about today, and doing business with the 4 high-tech companies, and I use the prop of the Tiffany box. And what I wanted to get from all of you today is, if you take a look, it's nice and pretty, right? It's nice and pretty, it's packaged, and that's what all of us go to a trade show, is we want the Tiffany box, all right? And what I want to share with you, I'm not trying to be negative or pessimistic. I'm actually very, very optimistic, probably more optimistic than I've been in a long time. I think that chaos, drama, and all the stuff that's going on in the industry is great. It means opportunity for all of us. If everything's going well, the stock market's going well, and businesses are doing well, there's a less likely chance they're going to change business partners and suppliers. But when there's chaos, the stock market goes down, they lose 70% of their value, and there's this whole issue about financing, and businesses are going out of business left and right, this is your opportunity. Someone very wise told me, he said, Mike, you should be blessed with chaos. That's when things open up for you, right? But what I wanted to share with you is this, is that don't concentrate on the Tiffany box, all right? What I want you to do, and I know it's time-consuming and quite boring and everything like that, but if you do the things that we talked about today, is to get online, and what I consider your Tiffany box is to be able to get 2 bids every single week. From somewhere in our network, we have over 3,500 corporations that want to do business with you, and if you do that, then guess what? Your Tiffany box will come. So thank you very much. God bless you. And we'll see you February 17th. Bye.